Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It is so good to be back here with all of you, and I am looking forward to this video. It's about precious metals. I do have a very keen interest in stacking. It's kind of a fever, really. You start and you just can't stop. The best way I can have to describe it is, I don't know, dragon sickness, how they describe it from the Hobbit movies. I know they probably didn't describe it like that in the books. It's been a very long time since I've read them, but yeah, it's very addicting. So first of all, before we continue, and gosh, look at that, I need to clip my nails, guys. But before we continue, I want to invite all of you to hit the subscribe button. We have made it to 33 subscribers, and let's make a goal to get to the 50. We'll aim for 50 right now, guys. So let's work on increasing the Stacking Prepper family to 50 people. So if you haven't subscribed already, I do want to invite you to hit that subscribe button. And give me 1 second. My dog is trying to get into something that they shouldn't. You guys know how it is, you know, with your dogs or cats or whatever. Try to get into things that they shouldn't. But yeah, hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up. It really helps me beat the YouTube algorithm. And I still cannot figure out why my camera is like, I know it's trying to focus, but it's like going in and out. It's so annoying. I'll have to play with the settings later. But yeah, it really helps me with that algorithm. And yeah, so let's jump right in. And I apologize, this is kind of a on-the-fly video, but so my brain might be a little, you know, all over the place. But today I want to talk about a very controversial subject. This time it is just going to be about gold, but should you buy fractional gold or 1 ounce gold? Now, me personally, I think you should buy what best fits your stacking needs, and your budget, because let's be honest, stacking 1 ounce gold coins is really hard to do for a lot of people, because right now, I just checked probably about 30 minutes ago while I was preparing a little preparation for this video, but spot was currently at $2,042.10 per ounce of gold. So yeah, it's a little pricey. I don't know, without obviously consistently saving every month and not buying a whole lot, I don't know how I would ever, you know, achieve that. But then you got to look at the premiums. As mentioned in previous videos, premiums on fractional gold and even fractional silver, I have looked at fractional silver, are a lot pricier than if you just go the 1 ounce route, or, you know, go higher than 1 ounce. But I want to argue with, you know, why you should, I guess, look at stacking fractional gold. And I only have the 2 fractional gold that I've already showcased, so my 1/10 of an ounce American Eagle and my 1/10 of an ounce Canadian Maple Leaf. Now, I don't have an ounce gold, so I'm gonna kind of use this as a comparison for an ounce of precious metal. And as you can kind of see, like if I set that right there, you know, that's kind of the difference. Now, obviously, silver isn't as dense as gold, so the size might vary a little on the gold compared to the silver, but you can kind of see the size difference. But getting back to the topic at hand, with prices for an ounce of gold being so high, I honestly would say, I mean, I'm not against stacking an ounce of gold. I would love to get an ounce of gold. But thinking on it, what if something came up and you only needed a couple $100? Well, if you only had 1 ounce gold coin, sorry for the buzz there, guys. I forgot to turn off vibration. But if you only had the 1 ounce gold coin, well, now you got to go and sell it and get $2,000 back. But if you had Fractional, you know, 1/10 of an ounce, you can get just a couple hundred. If you had 1/4 of an ounce, you could get about just over $500. So that's kind of the perk of stacking some fractional gold. And I'm just to kind of keep, you know, stuff going on, I'm just going to start pulling out my stack again, guys. I have such a small stack, I don't see why I can't do that. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me why one would want to stack some fractional gold as well. And I probably, the majority of my gold stack is going to be fractional gold because it fits my budget, and if I do have to liquidate, you know, I don't have to go in and pull out thousands of dollars. But, you know, you got to compare the prices. Now, you got different types of gold. Different types of gold, just like you got different types of silver. You don't really have as many gold rounds as you do with silver. I do know that there's the gold buffalo, and that's really the only one I know of that's an actual round, not an official currency. But you got the eagle, kind of like what you do with the silver eagle. Now, the eagle current price for eagles, I took a look on Monument Metals just because that's where I do most of my purchasing from. And currently, eagles are going for roughly $2,139.72. Compared to maple leaves, which was going for $2,100.30 an ounce. Now, you got two different coins here, and there's others, and I'll kind of cover some of them just because they're kind of coveted. But a lot of people do stack the eagle. It's very well known. From what I've researched, it's one of the more popular coins in both silver and gold is the eagle. I could be wrong, but from what I've researched, this is a popular coin worldwide. Let's see if I can get it close to the camera for you guys. Here, let's focus. There we go. So yeah, very popular coin, very well-known coin for collectors and stackers alike, but it's only 0.39 purity. Unlike this, the maple leaf, not as well known, or I should say, not as heavily stacked as, say, the American Eagle. It's a little bit more pure. It's 0.49s gold. But, and as far as I've heard, I heard somewhere, and I gotta confirm it, I want to say, like, if you live in America and you buy the Eagles, you don't actually pay, like, taxes on it when you buy it. Which sucks. You shouldn't have to pay taxes on this anyways, because this is pure currency right here, not our failing fiat currency that we currently cling to. So, you know, you kind of got to weigh your options. And I looked at some of the other ones as well. The Britannias, little like $1.93 more than the Maple Leaf. You got your Philharmonic. It's kind of in between the Maple and the Eagle at $2,113 an ounce. And then your Kruger rounds, from South African Kruger rounds, they are just under the Eagles at $2,123 an ounce. So right now, if you're going for an ounce of gold, you know, you might want to look at Britannias or Maples if you are aiming for the cheapest amount per ounce. And that price I quoted you, those prices I quoted you, doesn't include the premiums. That one you'd have to kind of shop around and, you know, find out which one has the best premiums per ounce of gold. The 1/10 of an ounces, these are going for, well, this one, the Eagle, is going for 245.56 roughly, and the Maple Leaf is going for 237.09 roughly. So once again, this is kind of the cheaper one to go, but you know, again, you got to look at premiums and, you know, how liquid is it going to be. Now, I haven't actually tried selling any of my stacks, so I don't know how liquid these are in where, you know, where I live with the coin shops or bullion dealers, which is something I, you know, need to check into. I really do need to check into it, especially if I ever look at selling my stack, or some of my stack, I should say, if that time ever comes. I don't plan for it to ever come. I plan to try and hold these forever, or for as long as I can, because these serve a different purpose for me. Most people I've heard online, so like the silver dragon. Sorry guys, my dog is being all over the place, so I had to move and let him out. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I've heard, you know, from people like Salivate Metal, or maybe not him, more so like Silver Dragon. I always want to say the Patriotic Stacker. I know it's not the Patriotic Stacker. Let me check my Yankee Stacking. That's who I was thinking of. I don't know why I can never think of his name. He's one of my more favorite stackers. He's what got me into it, and I can never think of his name, so I apologize, Yankee, but it is what it is. But Yankee Stacking and Silver Dragons, I know they typically suggest only going no lower than 1/4 of an ounce of gold, because then you're getting the best premiums for the fractional. I mean, I can see where they're coming from. I probably will stack, though. We'll do the 1/10 of an ounce. I don't think I'll go lower than 1/10 of an ounce, because there are some, like the Maple Leaves, I think they can go down to 1/20 of an ounce. I don't think I'll go lower than 1/10 though, because then the premiums are getting way out of line for you know, the stack. So yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the two. So to answer the question, should you stack fractional gold or just 1 ounces? Well, my answer, I guess, is yes, you should stack fractional gold. Obviously, again, it's different for everyone, but you should stack fractional gold in some way, shape, or form, even if it's only 1/2 ounce. Or no more than 1/4 ounce. I'd have no issue with people who want to stack to stack like that. I just personally, I stack on a budget, so the 1/10 of an ounce gold coins are a lot more in my budget for stacking and getting some gold in my stack. So those are my thoughts. I want to hear yours. Leave your comments down below. Once again, let's aim to hit our goal of 50 subscribers. So if you've made it this far, consider subscribing, and I will want to invite you to subscribe. Join the Stacking Prepper family, and we focus on all things stacking and prepping. So hit the like and thumbs up once again. And if you want to be notified of a new release, hit that bell notification as well to be notified when a new video drops. My goal is to drop a new video at least once a week, is the goal. So when I master that, I might try and start dropping more videos throughout the week. But right now, once a week. So thanks for watching. Keep stacking, keep prepping, stay frosty. Peace.